Tamara didn't shut the door on my ute properly, and so the interior light's been on all day on the old nav here. So I figured with no choke we'll do a cold start. It actually's running better than I thought. There's the oil light gone out. Anyway, we'll kick the choke in. High idle. Auto choke. She's done 491,000. She's overdue for an oil change by 1,000 k's. LEDs. Let's put the Parkers back on. Parkers. These Parkers are bright enough they scared away my pigeons when I went to go shoot them the other day, because they reflected that much light into the hay shed that I walked in there and they basically flew off. So yeah, I found that wheel on the road. It had bounced off, come off of someone's camper trailer. So if you were travelling from Auburn into Horbury and you have lost your, because it clearly skidded down the road before the cover came off when the bracket broke. If your bracket has broken and you can bring me the other half of the bracket, I'll believe you that it's your fucking tyre. You can have it back. It's right here. Or bring me a picture of the camper with the tyre on there too. So yeah. And yeah, fucking be nice if you could bring the other half of the bracket, and then I'll believe you. CSI, welder CSI, Horbury. Anyway, so yeah, let's have a look at this dirty old D21. I've got to put a new light in. You can't see it, but the housing's all fucked up there, and the cover falls off. So pretty typical. So it's got an LED in there. Typical glove box, pretty big, full of crap, you know, all that good shit. Yeah, front AUX and all the shit for the phone, and kicker speakers, bench seat, handbrakes down here. Now, if you pull that whilst you're driving, well, you'll slow down and potentially lock the wheels up. But if you've got a GU patrol wagon, don't pull that whilst you're driving, because it's the stability, not the handbrake, clearly. 5-speed manual. But yeah, but in this old girl it's the handbrake. And same for your 720s and stuff like that. Nothing special about this dash. That's the handbrake light you see on there. Off, on. In the 720s that says park brake. I wish they had kept that, because a lot of people ignore shit. Anyway, yeah, my spotlights, they draw a fair bit of juice, and it pulls the alternator out. It cuts out the alternator pretty well. Nothing special. I've managed to find a good second-hand steering wheel, because it used to turn up the top here. So this one's nice and hard and rigid. Aircon. I need to re-gas it, because I've got a split hose, high pressure hose, leaks, so it slowly leaks the gas out, so I haven't done anything with it. The old UHF. Yeah, there you go. There's another few minutes of bullshit for you. So yeah, the old D21. I did have another one years ago, tray top, automatic, same engine, like Z24, so 2.4 litre petrol. It was on gas and had air conditioning, but it got ripped out by the previous owner, who happened to be me stepdad. So I was kind of like, really? Because I could have fixed it, all the issues with the aircon. I can with this too. I just got to get a hose made, because I don't have the tools to do the crimp fittings, or even potentially just crimp this one until the fitting doesn't turn in the housing, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so yeah, 6 stud wheels, they're ventilated front discs, rear drum, 5-speed. It's a CA41 rear end, so 4.1 ratio. True overdrive, 4th band direct. Nothing real special. It rattles. That is cam chain noise you can hear. It's got single row cam chain in this one. This is 1991. So if you had a Z24 in a forklift, which they did make in forklifts because the engines in here are out of the industrial side of things, they shared that with the commercial side. So camshaft, I think for road use is different power curve, but it's all low performance torque, like low end torque is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so yeah, which is probably why they're not real fuel efficient above 100 k's an hour, or even at 100 k's an hour. So yes, this cam chain is severely worn, and I've been trying to get it to 500,000 before I bother about rebuilding it, because it does burn a little bit of oil. I'm talking like a litre over 5,000 kilometres. So you know, oil's cheap. Even if I rebuild this myself, I'm up for, I don't think I'll need pistons unless I don't come up to spec, but I think I'll need, like obviously I definitely need rings, but I mean I'll get rings, bearings, and if the head's straight I'll put it back on with some new guides, but in the valve guides. But yeah, and maybe some new valve seats. But you know, it's just getting to that point where I'm just babysitting a few rocket cover leaks and things, and there's a rear engine's main seal starting to just weep every now and again when it's cold, and I'm just like, I want to get you to 500,000. I'm 10,000 k's off, you know, or less than, before I do anything to it. But you know, it's just so damn reliable. I mean, you guys heard it start from dead cold. You heard it rattle from the cam chain with no oil pressure before it got oil pressure and picked up. It's not even excessive. I know brand new FJ20s and SR20s that rattle worse than that from startup. And when I do the rebuild on this thing, provided I live long enough to do it and the vehicle hangs around long enough to do it, I'll put the double row back in it, like you'd find in, you know, as a D21 from 85, 86 through up to 88. I mean, the other 88 one that I got that don't have any more, that's still a single row cam chain in it too. I have put some new door hinges in that side. I never did this side, and I'm just about due, you know. There's no real adjustments, you only adjust the striker, so it's just a little bit of a pain in the neck. It's just starting to hit the top of the striker. Yeah, it's wear and tear, you know. This is the door that gets used all the time. So anyhow, there's another 8 minutes of bullshit for you to have a gander at. Bench seat, full work condition, spiker stickers, beanie, fucking steel, J-Pay dirt, a Navara sticker, a cheeky Navara sticker. I did have a Killdozer on here and a what else? A Filthy Whore. So yeah.